Hello everyone, welcome to the Fashion Meraki Connect. As you all know, Fashion Meraki Connect is about the insights of Fashion Meraki by the people who are associated with Fashion Meraki. Today, we have Divya Ram, the winner of Miss Capital of India. As by profession, she is a project manager, but her passion lies in fashion. Let me also tell you that right after the pageant, she was featured on Hindustan Times page 3. So it's all over to Divya. Divya, would you like to say something?
Firstly, thank you so much for having me, ma'am. It means a lot that it's been 3 years. It was 24th September 2017. I was crowned Miss Capital of India. And in these 3 years, our bond has only strengthened and the love has grown. And I hope to that the bond strengthens with every year. And I'm always part of Fashion Meraki family.
That's so sweet. So let me tell you that she was the first queen to be crowned under Fashion Miraki. So of course, we have a special bonding with her always. So, Divya, I believe that now you've settled in the United Kingdom. So, firstly, thank you so much for. I know there's a time difference, so thank you so much for being there. I wanted to know, how did it feel, uh, you winning the crown of Miss Capital of India?
Well, it was definitely one of the happiest moments of my life and the proudest also. I still remember when I was crowned, there were tears of joy in my parents' eyes, and I have never seen them so proud of me. So that was an accomplishment in itself to see your parents cry and happy. There was this overnight recognition. Like you've worked hard for so many months, but there is overnight recognition where so many youngsters, aspiring models start idolizing you, make their your role model. And I always wanted to inspire people. So even if in your lifetime you can change or touch even one person's life, it's a huge thing. And so many people making you their role model and considering you as an inspiration was a huge thing for me. Another thing that changed was other than the recognition was the respect part. People who already know you, like from your neighborhood, in your office, there's a sense of respect in which they address you, and that was also very overwhelming. And to have achieved that in a young age. So thank you so much. No amount of thank that I thank you would be enough.
It's a mutual love for each other. But really, I mean, whatever you said is absolutely, correct in some way. That of course, you start getting the recognition and respect, wherein people first take you for granted, but when they see that you've achieved a certain milestone, of course, the respect and love, grows, and you start getting recognition. So, how did the journey go for you, like during the pageant and also after that? So, once you won the crown, I want to know the journey after that as well. And, during the pageant, what all did you learn, and, how was the journey?
Before I start, after the pageant, I would love to touch base on my journey before it.
Sure,
Like, how did my journey with modeling start?
sure.
So, I have this vivid memory of Freshers Week in my university, where Radio Mirchi came and organized a fashion show among various competitions. So, growing up, you have only seen dance and music. You never know a world of fashion exists. And that was the first time ever, my first week in university, I went and like auditioned because you're tall and you have good personality, people say. So I went and I was awarded as the most stylish fresher. And that day I felt like this is something I really enjoy. And that was my encounter with fashion. So 4 years of engineering was very good. I studied and I did a lot of modeling shoots. I never knew I will take this back with me again, or it can be pursued as a career. So, as all engineers do, I got into job, and that was Chennai, and I came back to Delhi, my home, and I started with job and all. But then I realized there's something missing. And what is that missing part in my life? I am not complete and I'm not happy. And then it took me 1 year to realize that. And then I thought, no, I have to take modeling professionally. So now here I am in Delhi, where thousands of girls want to become model. And where do I start? I don't know any photographer, any designer, any agency. I literally struggled my way through to, enter the world. I did not know how to enter it. I was all lost. There was an identity crisis, I would say. And in this struggle, I met a person who was also struggling to make her mark in modeling then, who recommended Miss Capital to me. And I till date thank her. That thank you so much. It's because of you I knew that this opportunity existed, and then I enrolled.
Even I did not know
Uh,
about this, that somebody recommended you.
and then people don't know. Then like it was around 4 months. Because Miss Capital was in August, and somewhere around Feb March I started preparing. Like okay, if I am going, I'll go in with full dedication, full preparation. I joined gym. I almost was on boiled food for a long time. I lost around 12 kg for the
Oh
beauty
my
pageant.
God.
I don't think I would have told you all this ever. I literally gave it my heart and soul. Uh, my sister is a photographer, like hobbyist, and she's very good. So I used to practice mock photography with her, and and every day after office, I used to go to gym, and after coming, I used to walk in 5-inch stilettos for every hour for like 4 months in my veranda, like how to walk the ramp. So I literally gave it my heart and soul, and I want that crown. So when I came there, it was with that vision that yes, that crown has to be mine. So then yes, I won it. Uh, then I told you this journey because the crisis I was in, because among thousands of people, why would a photographer or a designer want to work with you?
Of course.
You're nobody. And how much ever beautiful you are, there's so many to replace you. And Miss Capital of India changed that for me. From a nobody, then I could tell them I am Divya Ram, Miss Capital of India 2017. And that was my stepping stone into the field of professional modeling. And I was really grateful that I could work with some of the big brands and biggest fashion shows which happen in India. And yes, I was featured in HT City also. And immediately after winning Miss Capital, there was so much all over news and media coverage that was also very overwhelming. So
Right, true. But that your journey tells us that nothing comes without hard work, and I could see that because of course when a person is really dedicated to a thing, you know that person stands out, and that hard work definitely shows, and maybe that's why you became Miss Capital of India. So to all the viewers, hard work really pays. So, as we just talked about, that you've been working much after, in your passion. Of course, you're a project manager, but then you also, in your free time, I've been seeing that, you've been really working a lot. So tell me something about, because, now, first you were, of course, in Delhi, now you settled in UK. So tell me, what is the difference, and what is your work profile like as to in the world of fashion? What all do you do, and what all have you done basically?
okay. So as you know, Delhi was a struggle in itself. Now coming to UK in a land, yes, you have experience now, professional world experience, but here you have models of every size, every hair color, every ethnicity, eye color. They're so exotic and beautiful. So there is this sense of lack of belief in yourself. Okay, can I do it? But then persistence is something I have in myself. I don't give up. So I came in September, and I think I got my first break in March. The 6 months was filled with a lot of struggle in building my network, in giving so many casting calls, trials, and I used to wait for 4 or 5 hours to just get that one shot with that photographer where you have to go and pose and give that trial. And that may not turn out to be anything. Like they may reject you after that. So uh, in a series of 6 months, and then after 6 months, I got my first break where I walked for one of the biggest wedding exhibitions that happen in UK, Asian Celebration Fashion Week. Uh, And that was again one of the very happy moments of my life, that I got to model in UK. That was the starting, and I didn't look back after that.
So
And
any
I wanted,
projects would you want to, discuss or maybe tell the viewers that, these are the projects that I've done. So any projects which are
yeah.
very dear to you, maybe.
So every shoot that I do and every fashion show that I do is very dear to me. One thing I wanted to challenge myself is, when I look at different banners or different shoots, I'm like, I can do this. What is lacking in me? I can do this. I can be there. So one thing I changed after coming to UK was to do a versatile portfolio. Definitely, I did start with bridal, because being an Asian, it was easy to
Hmm.
start with that. But uh, I expanded into like I recently did a shoot with Awesome International, which is a well-known global brand, for their bridal collection, which is a Western bridal. Then I did a shoot for the sports brand currently, in which I am promoting their gym wear. Then I've done jewelry shoots. I've done a lot of runways. Runway is very close to my heart. I love being on the ramp.
I've
So
seen that.
yeah, I just enjoy it. Empowers me, and there's a sense of happiness and pride when I'm on runway. So
That's
I've done product shoots, designer shoots, there's graduate fashion weeks that I've walked for. And I'm very grateful to God. And UK did welcome me with, big arms. And I realized that if you have the merit and if you keep on working hard, you will achieve your dreams. No one can stop you. So it was a struggle, but I'm grateful that they did welcome me with open arms.
I'm sure, because determination and persistence in a thing really takes you long. So that's what I think. I've been seeing your journey. That you were always determined to be like a RAM model. I always saw you on stage, and you walked so gracefully. So uh, I'm really happy to see where you are.
Thank you.
I also want to know that as you're doing so well now, did the trainings at Fashion Rocky, whatever trainings that you received, did that help you in some way?
Uh, Definitely it did. Although Ramfork is the closest to me, I'll come to that later, but be it etiquette training or the body language, the posture, your communication skills, and there was this makeup courses. So how a model, when someone looks at you, your personality should be striking. You should stand out from the crowd. And that was one of my takeaways from Miss Capital India, the whole journey. And the best part was the trainers, they create a bond with you. It's not like just for the sake of it. They actually work hard on you, and that is evident in the training. But yes, my favorite was the catwalk sessions we had with Shiloh sir. It was a huge thing to be, mentored and trained by him, and later to have worked with him in some of the biggest fashion shows. Till date, when I walk the ramp, I have those things in mind. It's like stand straight, look straight, and turn your body, then your face, and till date I follow that. So
That's so
that was that was priceless for me to be trained by him.
It's wonderful because Fashion Rocky, that we always focus on trainings. We really want that we should, in that span of time, we should give you the best, and we should just inculcate all the knowledge. We will not let you sleep, but we want you just to, get trained on those in those 4 days. So, and I'm so glad to hear that it's being benefited, and you people benefit out of it. So really happy to know that. So, your work culture, your journey so far has been really good. So, would you really recommend Fashion Rocky to other, contestants? And
Fashion
any
Marathi is
any
very close to
words
me.
for the, aspiring models you have?
So, firstly, I would recommend, and a lot of people have reached out to me on social media and asking that you have been Miss Capital of India. Is it fair? Will we win if we are good? And I've always had lovely and encouraging words for them, that please, you'll rediscover yourself like I did. You'll get an insight into how the fashion world looks like, and these are trustworthy people. The best part about Fashion Meraki is I felt like a family there. There's a lot of love and affection within that. the whole 3 day session we had, and even after the pageant ends. Not only for the winners, I've seen that there's a bond we have with the participants also, and you and Karan sir take special efforts to keep that. So that kind of warmth and affection I've not seen in other beauty pageants. Like when I was crowned Miss Capital of India, other organizers did come to me and like, please be the judge for our beauty pageant. But I don't think I would support a beauty pageant which is just for namesake, and which there's no tie with the contestants or the winners after the beauty pageant is over. So I would never associate myself or would recommend anyone else or anyone's hard-earned money, time, energy into that. So that's one major reason, other than the training, for which I would recommend the models who are aspiring to set their foot in the fashion world to join Fashion Meraki.
That's
And
wonderful.
words of sorry.
I said that's wonderful. Go on.
And in terms of words of advice for aspiring models, firstly, I would say don't go without preparation. Like, just don't get up one day and think, oh, I am going and I'm the most beautiful girl in the world. Please prepare yourself, because there's so many talented girls out there. So please prepare yourself. Like, even today, when I have a shoot or a fashion show, it's never been like I have been there without rehearsal. Like, it's been 8, 9 years now, because that preparation will bring you fruits later. So that would be the first advice. Second would be, once you have won it, maybe a title or the winner, no amount of recognition or brand value will fetch you work if you are not motivated or hardworking. So even if you rejected 10 times, 20 times, it's okay. You have to be out there and keep on trying. Like, even today, I am rejected so many times. I take it with a pinch of salt as a learning and then move on. Because I have seen that like, people give up after 5, 6 attempts. Oh, I auditioned 5, 6 times and it didn't work out. So stay persistent. If it's truly your passion, because it will fetch you a result, but you have to put in that hard work. So that would be the two pieces of advice.
Exactly. As I said earlier, that determination and dedication would really take you long. I mean, if you think that it's an overnight, process of just becoming fame by earning a crown, that would not help. You would have to really, really work hard with determination, and persistence is, of course, needed. So, Divya, one last question from me, I guess, is how would you describe Fashion Meraki? Maybe in a word or a line, anything.
Life changing.
Oh,
It was for me. It changed my life. I have this one of very beautiful memories where my first fashion show after winning Miss Capital of India, it was at NIF Delhi.
yes.
And first beautiful memory is I got to work with Shai sir. Second was you and Karan sir came to motivate me all the way. That was really heart touching. That's what I was telling about love and affection. And the very next day, I remember I was in office and you called me. They're like, Divya, open HT City and see. And I was like, what has happened? And you were so happy. You were more happy than me. I remember that. And I didn't expect, because I was the only fresher in that whole team. They're all professional models. And I was like, okay, from all the lot, the photographers chose me to represent the
Yeah,
NIF Delhi fame.
that was a huge picture that they had for you, and even
HT
I was
City.
like overwhelmed as soon as I opened the newspaper in the morning and I saw your picture. I was like overwhelmed, and of course I knew that that fashion show was full of professional models. Only you were the fresher, and you were the one who was featured. So of course, and of course, in the last episode also we talked about the memorable things is always that we love when our contestants goes, of course, gets featured and goes, I mean that those are the memorable moments which we will never forget. So I mean, so any questions for
That's
me, Divya?
I do. Like, I remember in the last episode you talked about Fashion Meraki and how it came into picture. But what was the inception of Miss Capital of India? where did you come up with this life-changing concept?
Sure. So as you heard, right, that it was all a dream, and of course, we also had a passion to go ahead and do something into fashion. Why Miss Capital of India came into picture was we saw a lot of Mrs. pageants already happening.
Yeah,
There were
that's true.
hardly any pageants which were done exclusively for Miss contestants, and we saw the talent that for Miss contestant, and also the right platform, because obviously a Mrs. is still matured enough to handle things, but a Miss contestant should have the right kind of a atmosphere where she can be trained. So we really thought that we should do something for the Miss, and this is how the Miss Capital of India, we gave wings to Miss Capital of India. So this is how that was the vision behind.
That's so sweet. A lot of people tell me it's a very unique and interesting name, and I'm like, yeah, I love the name myself. The brand name is Capital of India. Like, another question I wanted to ask is, what is your vision with Miss Capital of India or Mrs. Capital of India?
The vision for Fashion Meraki is, if you know, is inspire and achieve. So I really go through, go with that vision basically, wherein, we really want to motivate people, and then we want their dreams to come true. So this is the vision that we've always followed, and we will always keep following, wherein, of course, we keep on, inspiring people and help them achieve their dreams. And, we really want them to go out in the open and, explore their talents, and in be it, in any field in fashion, just not ram modeling, as I keep saying. So in
Yeah.
any kind of field in fashion, we are there to help, and we really want them to achieve. So this is the vision that we have for our contestants under Fashion Meraki.
And I think, ma'am, you are doing a great job. And the
Thank,
Fashion Miracle team is.
thank you so much. And it's all the love and the support that all of you guys are giving us. So as I always say that, of course, and you also just mentioned that it's a big happy family. Indeed, we are blessed to have this family, which is always so supportive that whenever it's always vice versa. So if we are there for you, we always see that even you guys are always there for us. So whenever we also need help, you are standing right there. So thank you so much.
Anytime, ma'am.
So, I mean, it was wonderful having you, Divya. And thank you so
Same.
much. I'm really thankful because I know there's a time difference, and today is a working day. So thank you so much. And God bless you always. Keep shining and make us proud always. To all the viewers, thank you so much for joining in. And, follow us on YouTube as well as our Fashion
My
Mirage
pleasure, ma'am.
page.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Okay, then. See you. Bye bye.
See you. Bye.